sufficient, meaningful actions.
Hello, this is Stephen Childs.
Massacres like these in the United States.
Last night I dreamed that
Just say this is about thoughts and prayers right now.
something was hurting my ear.
It was the first week of school.
It's like
in a church.
it feels like something's going in, entering in through my ear
With something very different.
to get into me.
They were met with evil and horror and death.
As they're saying it was evil, coincidentally.
It's unspeakable tragedy.
They're talking about the children that got shot.
Words for these types of incidents because they should.
I looked up the scripture in Psalms, where it says to kill their enemies' babies on the rocks, have joy in killing their babies, and then ChatGPT explained that it was because the Babylonians killing their children, and so we're in this vicious fight back and forth, and we're killing each other's children. So this is about trance. The guy that shot him was born a male and changed to female. So, they're talking about killing people because they're too hairy, like me. So I should be exterminated because I'm too hairy. Or you wear glasses, so you have to be killed. That's what Pol Pot did in Cambodia. Communist genetic improvements. I heard that's what he was doing. I don't know. I haven't looked in to validate that. But the idea here is that the enemy or the problem is not, we don't have any compassion or love, or they're just rejected. You're just banished to death. So that happened to me today through a situation, and I almost went into a panic attack because I was going to be rejected in such a way that I would die because of it. That's what it felt like. So like children are rejected. They're shamed. That part of you can never show up or you'll be beat to death. It's hyperbolic, I don't know, intentional exaggeration. But probably worse things than that have been said to people's children. So I'm going to turn. There, I closed the video. It wouldn't play that video about the shooter's manifesto. So, back to the pain in my ear. As I was watching the ad for that, it's got this miracle thing you put in your ear, and it's got all these colors on it, and it's a miracle hearing aid or something. So it reminded me of the pain in my ear, which reminded me of the dream I had last night. A gray alien is right in front of me, and he's the one causing the pain in my ear, apparently. And so I say, "Why are you hurting my ear?" No answer. I didn't get any answer from him. Maybe there's a good reason for it. Why are you hurting my ear? So now I'm going to jump back to the tribal warfare. Back in the time of slavery, the black people were not even considered to be human. So the white slave owners could do anything they wanted to them. There was no such thing as murder of a black person. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could double check it, but I'd rather define it as poetry. So, you can find out the facts to what I'm saying. Or can you? If you talk to Donald Trump, you're going to get told a lie. And you're going to get told, if you question his authority, they will kill you. That's where we're at. So, I don't know. I was watching a video, the Crappy Childhood Fairy. She's talking about female bullies and how the group of women were afraid of one particular woman that had all of them turned against her. So she was the scapegoat. So it's the same old narcissist phenomena and the flying monkeys that were supporting the one that was there they were all afraid of. So when I was watching this video by her, I forgot her name. It's Crappy Childhood Fairy. And that the video's about female bullies, things that don't get talked about. I don't have any energy to do anything else, so sorry, I just don't. I have to have a nap after I drive for 2 hours, depending on how much energy I have from yesterday. So I actually parked in a parking lot and fell asleep for a few minutes. So anyway, the gray alien and this horrible, powerful evil. So when I'm watching that video, this voice appears in my mind. This thought pops into my mind. Tells me that woman is the devil. And it was gaslighting me, and I was struggling, what's the truth here? I felt gaslighted to the point where I didn't know what was true. And I thought it through rationally. The woman has no doubt got documentation for this. Because I hadn't seen her channel yet, so I hadn't looked into it. Is this like a one video of evil that you never hear of the woman again? No. She's a very popular woman that's helping people with childhood trauma. She went through it herself. And it matches what I'm going through. Being picked on, being bullied, scapegoated. I felt the anger. So it's what you do is forgive them. Forgive that narcissist, the boss of all them. Maybe it's that gray alien that's the boss I've been trying to find within their mind. So it was so weird because it's like telling me right in my mind that she's the devil and she's not, she's lying or whatever. And I'm thinking, no, the voice I just heard is the devil, the voice of evil. So now the dream shows up. And we can be tricked. We can be tricked into blaming the wrong person. So I could be tricked into blaming the gray alien incorrectly. So So my question stands. Why are you hurting my ear? So let's go back to the tribal warfare and killing each other's babies. I'm hearing that there's this reoccurring dream communication that they want to have my child. They're desperate to have my child. So my reply is that I would not have a child born into this world from me until we have the World Fairness Agreement established. Well, Mr. Devil, I'm looking forward to a conversation with you. Mano a mano, or Mantu Gray Alien. Because maybe there's some reason. Maybe the alien is a witness to somebody doing something to my ear. See, I don't know. We don't really know anything for sure. That's why I forgive everything. I forgive evil. I forgive everyone. I forgive the most evil person in the universe. And I've developed compassion for the most evil being in the universe. I mean, how did they get that way? Can you imagine that, like, nobody cares about them or whatever? So I care about them. I care about you. It doesn't matter how evil you are or what you did. So I rely on a greater power that actually knows what's going on in our minds. Because I don't, but I think there are beings here that do. And so this is a test. They're putting us through this test to see what we do. So everything we do, it's like permanent. It's like eternal in the universe. We might not exist as an individual anymore, but what we did in our lifetime is eternal. It doesn't ever go away. Energy's not created or destroyed. So, probably everything could be retrieved if you had the technology to do it. So, it goes back to they're trying to pick the one. And they say they won't pick me because I'm too hairy. Or I'm too short or too old. And they're picking someone else instead of me. And so then my spirit friend that's on my side, she said the reason they're picking you is because when they pick you to be the king, you refuse to be the king, and you implement the law of fairness over everyone, including yourself. So that's why they are picking you to be the king, because there won't be a king, there'll be the law of fairness. Nothing you can do about it. You can try. How much money you got? I'll take a bribe. No, I'm kidding. See, if I took a bribe, it would be on my permanent record as my lifespan on planet Earth. So anyway, I'm tired.